Hey, Grandma.
I'm so glad you're here.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Babe's son is alive. I just keep wanting to say it out loud. Babe's son is alive. God, all those tears I shed at the riverside just thinking of that baby's pain and how he didn't stand a chance, and all that's over because he's alive, and I just want to shout it out. I want to scream it. I want to put it up on billboards.
No, wait, Krystal.
I know. I can't tell anybody yet, but I can tell you, which is why I'm glad you're here. Babe's son is alive.
Yes, he is. And it's a gift. Frankly, it's a second chance that I don't deserve. Look, at the risk of sounding heartfelt, Krystal, you changed my life. You gave me a daughter, and you brought another child into my life. Now, some might consider that to be a miracle.
But not you. Oh, come on. Not even you can be that cynical after everything that's happened.
It's not over yet.
Yeah, you're right. I know. But I'm just about ready to crawl out of my skin. I just want to hold him, you know? God, I wanted to memorize his face at that diner, but there just wasn't enough time. And I tell you what, first chance I get, I am going to give that baby 1,000 kisses.
I'm sure he'll be happy for the first 200 or so, and then... I bet he has a great laugh.
Yeah. I can't wait to hear it. And just see his smile and kiss him and just hold him tight.
Well, until then, maybe this will do.
How did you do that?
It's a download from the Buchanan campaign site.
Oh, could he be more beautiful?
Oh, he really does have his mother's glow, huh?
Yeah, he does. But his daddy is JR.
Yes, he is. I'm sorry.
Well, there's plenty of sorries to go around for this one. How are we going to get Ace away from the Buchanans without admitting that Babe knew about Bess all along? Now, that little ditty comes out, and JR is going to have everything he needs to keep Babe away from her son from good.
Fine piece of garbage.
No, we got to forget about JR.
We're talking about JR, Paul Kramer, the other lying piece of trash. Michael Cambias must be real lonely there at the landfill. Maybe Kramer should keep him company.
We can't spook a confession out of that crud by threatening him with a trip to the dump.
Who's threatening? I'm ready to off the bastard right now and let him rot in peace.
Oh, right, yeah. Kill Paul Kramer, toss him on the scrap heap, watch the crows pluck his eyes out. You just keep playing that fantasy over and over again in that creepy, dark cave you call a brain, and then let's get back to solving the problem for real.
I just gave you a real solution.
Would you snap out of it? We're talking about Babe here, not you.
I plan to do whatever it takes to help her put those babies back where they belong. And Babe will not go down for this. I will.
How do you figure that?
I can reveal the truth that Ace is Babe's son, and then admit that I knew about the switch. I mean, after all, I'm one person who could have had access to those lab results you fixed. And you and Babe knew nothing about it, okay? So you're in the clear.
And who exactly do you think is going to believe that? You didn't even know that you were Babe's daddy when that chopper went down or when the tests were run. On top of that, you're practically related to Bianca, your family. So what, you just kept Miranda from her just because?
All right, okay. I figured it all out, okay? Just now. But I did it on my own.
How? Why? What tipped you off? What, you drove through Lambview, you spotted Ace, you said, hey, that kid looks like me? Please, come on. No, not even you can make that stick.
Well, at least I can try, right?
And you think Tad has a white knight complex? David, nobody is asking you to take the fall for this. We just have to think of a way to make sure that Babe can...
Why aren't you chatting with Bubba in an 8x8 cell?
Must be my lucky day. The governor was handing out freebies for crimes against the Chandler. So I guess it's official. The world really does hate you.
I'm sure you're here to see Bess and Babe, so by all means, help yourself. Don't let us keep you.
You plan to stab me in the back as I walk up the stairs, Adam?
You haven't felt it yet? The blade is already in place.